Hello, thank you for joining RasPipKr tutorials. I'm Martin Parker, and in this video I'm going to bring in voice announcement for if there's movement outside the front, the side or the rear of my house in my home heating security control. Basically my own version of a home assistant. I've coded everything myself, and let's just get cracking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to VNC into the Raspberry Pi, which is my home control Pi. There we go, I'm connected. As you can see, there is nothing running on the Pi other than the VNC that I'm doing. I'm just going to put that, rather than do it that way, I'll do it all on screen. Might as well, and I've not tested this, so I'm not sure if this goes. No, it's not made it full screen. Never mind. Anyhow, let's bring up a Python shell so we can do actually all the programming in the Python IDLE that I'm used to, rather than doing it via SSH in a terminal window. So I need to bring up the house, make it full screen, and there we go. Awesome, got control. What I'm going to do is I'm going to import, first of all, pychromecast. Do you know what? I don't know if it's actually installed on this unit. Probably not, so I better get it to do it whilst I'm doing this. So pip free install pychromecast. Shouldn't take long. There we go, sorted. So I can close that now. Let's just double check that we can import pychromecast, so we don't have any issues. It's not in there yet, so let's just bring up the IDLE again and try again. Pychromecast. There we go, it's taking it, sorted. Right, so let's just close out, we don't need that. Everything we need is all in this window. So I've imported the actual library. I'm going to go down until I get to my PIR threads. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a function, and this is going to be voice. It's going to take a parameter, and it's going to be, what should we call it? We'll call it area. And what we're going to do is we're going to get a variable passed to the as the area, so we know which voice announcement to actually get it to do. So in this, well, let's get to the we need to actually create a cast or device instance. So we'll do it after the PIR threadings. So we'll put it in there. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this to actually be this device. I could do it by the IP address, but as I have my home settings imported in this actual script, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put device is equal to pychromecast dot chromecast with a capital C, and the it's called testing underscore Google. So I've created a device, and the device dot wait, so it's going to wait on my command. Well, it'll allow it, and I'm just going to leave that there. That line, I'm not sure, I might have to move that into the actual function. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. So let's go back up to where we were, just a little bit further. There we go. Right. So when we did the voice, we created the actual device, and then we need to create a media controller. And I'm going to access it. I'll have to put it as a, although it should be a global, but I'm going to enter it anyhow. Global device. And what I'm going to do is I need to put a media. Try to remember what I did, and it should be device dot, if I can spell it, device dot media underscore controller, and that takes no arguments. And then I need to tell it to play media dot play underscore media, and it needs to play the area what we'll put in, and it's going to be a audio. God, I'm not thinking, am I? Audio, and it's an MP3, and that will get it to play. So what I'll do is, I've got a slight sore throat, so if I'm talking quiet, I do apologise. And that's pretty much it for making it to actually do the play. So let us go to the, which would be the PIR3, because this is the rear, and when it gets triggered to ground, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the voice function, and I'm going to enter my dialog, and it will be the last one in 5, rather than putting -1 for the last one in the dialog list, and there is 5, so it should be 4, and that should be it. So let's give that a try. Let's just make sure I've done something. No, I didn't. I'm just going to turn that off so it won't go full screen. I'll get an X so I can actually cancel the script. Otherwise I'll have to SSH into it and kill the Python script. So let's get that going and see if we get any issues. Oh, we don't have a module named pychromecast. Why is that? We should have it. Is it because the script was before I installed it on screen? Who knows? Let's close that. I have spelt it right. If in doubt, bring it back up. Because like I say, it could have been because I had the script on screen before I installed it. So let's just bring it back up. It's there, so let's run it. Fingers crossed. Awesome, looking good so far. I don't know what that was. What was that? Yeah, I think that wait is causing me an issue. So let's get right down there. without it. Fingers crossed this time. Nope. Something's causing an issue. Maybe I need to create a thread so it's not. Yeah. Fair enough. We'll create a thread. Let's just close that because it's upsetting it, and we don't want to upset it, do we? I've got it in. Surely it is there, isn't it? Ah, I think I know why. Yeah. My house settings from my video yesterday, I've just twigged on. I wasn't playing around with this Raspberry Pi. I was messing around with my Oak Pi laptop. So my house settings is different to this unit. So I'm just going to enter the actual IP address, and now let's put that line back in. The weight device dot weight. See if that helps. Yes, it did. Awesome. So yes, it was because of my house settings not being up to date. So if I go to security, these are irrelevant because I've not got them set. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my arm out of the window and see if zone 1 should change to orange. So let's have a stick my arm out of the window. Just put my headphones down. Not zone 1, it would have been zone 3, wouldn't it? No. That didn't work, did it? If it's because it's working remotely. Let's see if there's any complaints. There we go. Yep, I've done a mistake. It's not callable. That's my silly mistake. Back up to the top. A little bit more. It's not function. Silly. Never mind. Like I say, nothing scripted here. There's always mistakes. To see what the volume is set on the Google. Hey Google, volume.
The volume is currently set to 30%.
Okay. Hey Google, volume 50%. Right, it's a bit louder, so I'm just going to put my headphones down and stick my arm out at window and see if I can get this rear sensor triggered. Let me just put this back on screen. So zone 3 is the rear. Let's see what it does. Yep. Yes.
Rear, garden, movement.
Yes. So you heard that? Awesome. Cool. Right. Now I've got that bit working. I know this video is a bit not particularly super duper straightforward, but life isn't straightforward, is it? So I'm gonna just change. I need to go to my house script, and in this bit for passive free I need to enter voice function, and I want my dialogue and the index 0, 1. This will be index 2. Okay. I'm going to go down to the side. Hopefully I should be able to trigger this one by opening the landing window. So voice function, dialog, that was 2, so this should be 3 because the other one is 4. That one's done. 4 is irrelevant, but hey, let's stick it in anyhow. Voice dialog, and that will be. Oh, I haven't even got a dialogue for there, have I? So there you go then. Let's not put it in for now. We'll sort one out. Well, not we'll. I'll sort one out. Right, I think that's all ready. So let's run that. Don't worry about that, because that's from the previous run. Script is all on. In fact, let me just turn it off. Just so it stays on screen, because you're going to be able to see my screen capture, I'm just going to stop the screen from going back to screensaver, give it more time. And I'm going to put 30 seconds. If we say 2 minutes, surely that's enough. 120 seconds. Okay, right, let's give that a shot. Get my camera on my phone. Right, I'm doing a little sneaky trick here. I'm going to bring up my camera system on my mobile phone. I'm going to turn on my webcam so you can see me go out front. I'm not going to run around the house because I've only got 2 minutes to do it in. Like I say, I've just put my arm out at window and I can trigger the rear window, rear sensor, sorry. Right, webcam. So let's get my webcam on. There we go. We'll put it up here. I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller so you can see it basically. And I want to be able to see the viewer, so you can see pretty much all of the display. There we go, that'll do. Awesome. I need to run this script, so that's running. And it should stay like that now. Let's put that back on, so it's only slightly covering. Right, where am I going to put my camera? I'll sort the buttons out in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run out front. So I've got my front camera here, so if I double tap that, about there I guess. Can you see that? Nope. You see it now? Shut curtain. Yeah. You'll see me go out to the front door, walk down the path, and then come back. I'm not going to walk everywhere, but I will walk slightly. So I'm just going to trigger that so I get my 2 minutes again. Go into there. Right, let's go for it. I'm going to go and trigger it, and you should hear it via my headphones to record it. Just put them down. Sorry for any banging noise. Right.
Front, garden, movement.
no idea if it did it, because I've been outside. So I'll just trigger the rear one.
Rear, garden, movement.
And now I'm going to do this side one. Hopefully I can trigger it by land it.
Side, garden, movement.
I heard it. I heard it now. Was it the right message? Right. Yes, number 2, zone 2 was on. I've just come back in room. Just put my headset back on. Whew. Well, there you go. Whew. All that rushing about. So, we now have voice announcement. I'm not going to make this video too long. I'm just going to turn my phone off. Awesome. Right. So, don't know what to say now. It works. That's the main thing. I'm going to end this video here. And in the next video, what I might do is, whilst I was doing testing on the previous video, after or off camera, if you were to trigger, say the front, the side, the rear straight away, it's not going to do it in order in the voice announcements. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a list, and when it does the announcement, it will take that area out of the list, so it will do all of the messages in the correct order, that it gets appended into the list rather than just calling the voice function. Yeah, so that'll be my next video, and I'm really pleased that works. Awesome. So I thank you for watching. Please like and share, because getting this out there would be fantastic. I don't have a lot of subscribers, but hopefully that'll start to increase soon. Yeah, please like, share and subscribe if you can. That would be fantastic, and I will catch you in the next one.